Welcome to my compost toilet, the supplement issue, where I fill in the gaps from my other compost toilet video. I should mention that I do have a lovable loo that guests can use, so they aren't just sitting on an empty paint bucket. It's got a elongated seat. And it sits on top of a 17-gallon muck bucket that can be moved out. And there's some 2x2s in there in all of the corners to hold it together. I don't like to use it because actually all your poop is just right here, and then you've got all of this sawdust around the edges that's just kind of a waste of perfectly good sawdust. You're not mixing it in with the toilet material. But that's alright. You just takes a little bit more time, maybe a little bit more effort to lift a 17-gallon bucket. It shouldn't break my back, but some days I wonder. So I kind of do like to just use a regular old 5-gallon bucket. But this is optional for visitors. Previously, I said that I was not able to catch my leachate, and lots of snow gets on these roofs during the winter, and the roofs leak. So my compost used to get an excess of compost leachate, and so now my greenhouse is complete. And I've got my compost inside of here, so I can take advantage of some more heat during the winter, and I can heat my greenhouse with my compost as well. And now I can catch my leachate. It's a 6-foot stock tank with the plug removed. And below the plug is a 5-gallon bucket. And I already emptied it, but that was just 1 gallon this winter, about 4 months. And it's been dry up until about last week when it thawed out finally. But only 1 gallon of leachate was in there, and that's a 5-gallon bucket inside of a 17-gallon bucket. And no excess leachate so far. But if I do have excess leachate, I could just maybe gather it up in some of these containers and save it and put it back into the compost later when it dries out, or just put it onto my trees at least 100 feet away from wells and open bodies of water, which on my property is the whole lot, except for 10 feet around the perimeter. Some of my favorite hand tools to use are a snow shovel or a poop shovel, a 5-tine or maybe a 7-tine pitchfork, and a compost auger that I got from RBCO Organics. That can be augered down into the compost. It does tend to bring toilet paper and poop up to the surface, so I don't use it much. Or the last 8 inches, I quit pulling it out and just auger it backwards. And that's available at RBCO Organics or Watershed Management Group. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can learn something from this video and use it around your house. Take care.